everybody, I am Lovable Hatsune Miku, and in today's video I am back with another Q&A video, part 9. So without any further ado, let's just get right into the questions. Okay, so the first question is, do you pray for Rumi? I guess I do. Not really sure how to answer that question, but interesting. Next question is, how do you stay happy? Actually, the first time I read that question, it actually kind of hit me because I actually really struggle a lot to be happy most of the time. And I know that sounds weird, but it's true because there are just some days where I just feel like what the heck? Like, why am I even here? But yeah, happiness is kind of something I kind of struggle with, and it sucks because, I don't know, but probably by listening to lots of music, I guess, and playing games and kind of just ignoring life. I know it sounds bad, but that's actually an interesting question. Not really sure that I can answer that question because I struggle to be happy and actually enjoy life. I know that sounds depressing, but it's just the way I am. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is light green, and I also like the color black and aqua. And I don't mind pink because it's a cute little color. But yeah, those would have to be my favorite colors. Are you more of a day person or a night person? Can't really, well, I guess in the daytime it's like, yeah, I'm okay. Daytime, the most thing I look forward to in the daytime is when I wake up is to get my coffee because I cannot survive without coffee. And nights, I sometimes do drink coffee at night, so it depends on how I'm feeling, but to be honest, I don't really like going outside, so I don't really pay attention to the day or night. But what about Twilight? Does that count? Twilight is pretty. Like, you know, it's really cool. Like, that sky is so pretty at twilight time. Do you read manga? I have all my Hero Academia mangas, and it's the best thing I've ever done. Actually, to answer that question, if you have seen my video where I show my college dorm, like I do a part 2 of what it looks like before and after, watch that video to answer your question because I have a whole bunch of manga on my shelf and it's absolutely awesome. So I suggest you watch that video if you are watching this video. So to answer that question, yes. Also, please watch that video. Would you like to form a collab with me in the future? Just kidding. What's your reason and motivation to make this nice videos? To answer the first question, when he actually said that, I was like, oh, I was actually thinking about it, but then I was like, oh, you do like copyrighted music? Like, I can't really do that because my channel is copyright free, meaning I don't have any copyrighted content in my videos. It means I don't have to worry about getting copyright strikes because I know how the game works and stuff like that and all the rules. But I don't know why YouTubers always use copyrighted material in their videos, and then they post about like, oh, my video got a copyright strike. Like, I wonder why. Like, obviously you're using someone else's video with the audio in it. Like, if you're going to like use someone's content, at least show like 13 seconds of it, and then you won't have a copyright strike. And also mute the video, just saying, and actually talk over the video, and don't just like, Actually, one person, I actually didn't know that you could look on your channel and see if people have copyrighted with your videos. I checked, and one person actually took 2 of my Squid Yuri videos. It was the red and green one, I think, with the aqua, like the Octoling girl. And I was like, okay, like I commented on their video, I was like, hey, like, why did you take my video? Like, if you're gonna use my video, at least give credit. And they still haven't replied back. And that was actually way back in 2018. I wasn't even aware of it. But just a reminder, if you guys want to use my videos like in your content, that's fine as long as you ask me. Like, I have no problem if you want to use my videos like for a clip in one of your videos, or if you want to do a reaction video, that's great. Just as long as you ask me for permission first, we won't have any problems. But if you just take my video, like for instance the Yuri Squid video, if you just take the video and not give credit to the person and just upload it to your channel and say it's like yours, like, yeah, I'm kind of gonna have a problem with you. I mean, I wasn't mad at the person. I said like, hey, like, is there a reason why you uploaded this to your channel? I said I'm not mad or anything, but I still haven't gotten a reply from the person, and I'm not going to say who the name is, but I'm a little bit annoyed that someone actually did that. But just ask for permission, please. Like, that's all I ask for. Like, Like, even if I use like someone's artwork in one of my comic strips, I always put the link down where I got it from and the name of the artist. I mean, like, come on guys, like, So yeah. And my motivations for making these videos is because it's actually really fun. I actually enjoy reading your questions. Some of them are a little bit interesting, some of them I can't answer, and some of them I just feel like I talk way too much for some of the questions, so I guess I just do it for fun, and you know, apparently a lot of people like watching my Q&A videos, so that's another reason, so hey, whatever floats your boat. Do you like animals? Yes, I do like animals. Animals are very cute. Don't think I have a favorite animal, to be honest, because there's just so many animals that I love and that I wish I could hug, but yeah. Okay, let's go. Rank your favorite Squid Yuri ships. Like, which squid is your most fave and which is your least fave? That's actually a tough question. I think someone already asked me that before and I couldn't really give a, like, clear, like, answer because I love all the Yuri ships. They're just so cute. Least favorite one? That's kind of tough to do. Maybe the one I don't really care about the most is maybe with the Octoling and, what was it, Agent 8 or 3? Because I've only done like one comic strip of that one, and I don't really know too much about those two, but I don't know. I've done like all the other Yuri ones with the other squid ones, and I feel like I know them more because I've done multiple comic strips of them, versus with the Octoling and the Agent squid. I want to do more of that one too, but I don't know if that would be my least favorite, but it's one I kind of forgot I did, even though that was for like my 1K special video, but that would maybe have to be that one. Do you like Toy Story? Yes, I do like Toy Story. And actually, I finally watched Toy Story 4. It was pretty freaking good. Like, dang. Like, the animation in Pixar has improved so much. Like, that scene where the cat ripped up that toy, that cat looked so freaking realistic. I was like, dang. And the animation on Bo, like how shiny and squeaky clean she looks and how porcelain she looks, I was like, dang. Like, honestly, it's incredible how much Pixar has improved over the years. Like, I don't know which is better, Disney or Pixar, because they're both pretty good companies. Like, frick, man. Like, all the detail and the shine and the gloss on the toys and the reflection in their eyes. It actually made me almost cry at the ending, even though I already knew what happens at the ending. I definitely enjoyed it more than Onward, because I feel like with Onward, it was too, like, it felt like more serious with Onward. I mean, there were some funny parts. My favorite characters in the movie for Onward, well, my favorite moments were probably with the mom and the Manticore, because when they was with the brothers, they were trying, it wasn't like trying to be too serious, but it was like, kind of felt like, come on, like, there were actually some parts in the movie with Onward where I would kind of like zone out, but with the mom and the Manticore, those were like the best parts in the movie, to be honest. Also, the part where they go to the gas station and the little, like, fair-looking elf things. I love the way they talk, the high-pitched voice. She's like, you trying to mess with me? Like, you calling me a liar? I love those little dudes. They're funny little girls. But yeah, I feel like the reason why I felt more sad with Toy Story 4, like the ending, is probably because I grew up watching Toy Story, like with 1 and 2 and 3. That's probably why I felt more emotional towards the ending versus with Onward. I mean, the ending to Onward was like, they were trying to, like, it didn't work on me. I mean, it was sad, but with Toy Story, it just tugged at my heartstrings more because I grew up with those films, and I definitely recommend watching it. Except I had like one complaint with the ending of Toy Story, and that was with Ducky and Bunny. Like, they say they want a kid at the end of the movie, but at the end they're just like, oh yeah, let's not go live with Bonnie and just, you know, hang out with the abandoned toys. I was like, what the frick? Like, you had a choice to go with Bonnie and her toys. Like, why did you just decide at the end of the movie, you're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna hang out, like, you guys. Like, what the frick? Like, what was the whole point of having you guys in the movie in the first place? Like, you talked about how much you wanted to have a kid, and then it's like, when you finally have a chance, you're just like, oh yeah, screw it. I was like, the frick? I mean, Bunny and Ducky were funny as hell, but it was kind of like, why did you do that? I don't know, that's just the one complaint I kind of had. Gabby, I really did enjoy her a lot. I didn't really see her as the villain. I really liked her. And her henchman, the Benson dolls or whatever you call it, those things were creepy, but dang, Gabby's a really good, like, antagonist in the movie. She's actually adorable. I like how polite she is when she's asking you to get them. She's like, please go get them. I was like, she's so, like, well polite and everything, and how she takes care of Forky, it's awesome. Sorry if they got off track there, I just wanted to talk about that part in the movie. What are your top 10 favorite anime characters? Order doesn't matter. I actually made a whole video about my top 10 favorite anime girls, so don't really have to answer that question, so I suggest you go check that video out because it's like 12 minutes long, and that video took me almost 4.5 days to make because I had to go back and like rewatch like some of the moments to see where the character would come in, and I had to remember every single anime I've watched from like 2014 to 15, and it was a lot of work. Like, just when I think I was done, another anime would pop in my head and be like, hey, remember you watched this anime and that anime girl was your favorite character? So I would have to go back thinking I was done. I was like, oh, it just like never ends. I'm probably gonna make a part 2 because I definitely couldn't fit all of the anime girls on because that would have just been too long of a video. I'll probably make a part 2 because, yeah, I like anime. Are you afraid of heights? Do you like skirts or do you find them annoying to wear? Do you prefer cold or hot places and why? What are some of your major pet peeves? Okay, to answer the first one, kind of I'm afraid of heights because, okay, like when I was on a ladder, like when we would decorate our Christmas tree, I would go to the top and almost try to put the star on, and then my little freaking brother would shake it and I would get so scared. Like, I hate it when he does that. Like, frick, why are siblings so freaking annoying? I kind of am afraid of heights, depending like how high I am, but frick, I sometimes really do get scared. And that's coming a lot from me, considering I did gymnastics and I would have to climb a rope that was like 2 floors high, or like, I was like, frick this, man. But kind of and kind of not. Skirts, I actually don't mind, but if I'm wearing a skirt with like no like underneath like kind of pants, I usually just wear like shorts underneath, so in case, you know, like if I'm sitting, can't see like my panties or anything. I don't mind skirts, they're actually pretty comfy, but yeah, I don't mind skirts. And if I prefer hot or cold places, probably more like kind of in the middle, like kind of like a beach, because it's hot at the beach. And also at the same time you get the water, so kind of like a mix. So I would have to say both because I would prefer going to the beach. And my pet peeves, oh my god, like so many things freaking annoy me. Like, again, like with people like not giving credit, they use my videos, that's one thing. And oh my god, like when I was in high school or like in college, like, you know when you're trying to get to your class and freaking like couples or like a group of people or like stinking girls would like block the whole freaking path. It's like, I'm trying to get to class and you guys are like moving like freaking snails. Like, could you move any freaking slower? Like, you have like no idea how many times I would want to run back and run right at them and just kick them out of the way. It's like, get out of my way, like I'm trying to get to class. Like, ugh, like frick, I hate it when people do that. It's so freaking annoying. Oh yeah, and like when people do that Fortnite dance, like the flossing. Oh my god, I cannot believe they did that in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Like, when I saw that in theaters, I was like, oh yeah, this movie's so good, and then Sonic did the floss dance. I was like, disappointed. I like died in my seat. I was like, Sonic, you were doing so well up until then. Frick Fortnite, man, it's so annoying. I'm sure there's other things that annoy me that I cannot think of right now. Oh, probably when people mistake my age and they think I'm 12, it's like, I'm not freaking 12. Like, I know I have like a high-pitched voice, but it's like, frick this. And then it's like people judge me for like the shirts I wear. It's like, the frick, man. Also, sometimes popular accounts on like in the past, like Google Plus, I swear all the popular accounts on frickin' line, they think they're so much better than everyone. It's either the popular accounts will follow popular accounts and they will just ignore like the accounts that don't have like enough like context suggestions or like followers. It's like, the frick is wrong with you? Like, why are you so like closed-minded? I hate it when popular accounts do that. They follow like certain accounts that are very similar to them, and it's like, the frick, it's like, what the hell? I don't get it. I'm sure there's like a whole bunch of other things I can't name right now, but if I think of it later on, I'll talk about it in my next Q&A video. That's a good question. Okay, so any thoughts on Spider-Man? I don't know much about Spider-Man. He's an okay superhero. What is he? Is he like Marvel, I think, or is he DC? No, I think he might be Marvel. It's either DC or Marvel. I actually like Spider-Man. I think he's pretty freaking funny, actually. Spider-Man, like, frick. Who doesn't like Spider-Man? He's like so funny. Especially like the Spider-Man memes. Do you have a crush? What is your favorite Marvel/DC characters? No, I do not have a crush. I don't think I ever will have a crush. I mean, frick. I'm okay, like, if people want to fall in love and stuff, but that stuff is, like, it's not really me, to be honest, because I don't know, I just don't have like a desire to date, but no, I don't have a crush. And favorite Marvel/DC characters, for Marvel, I guess it would be Spider-Man, and DC, I guess Harley Quinn, if that counts. I don't know. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if the woodchuck could chuck wood? I've actually heard that answer before. I think I heard it on Family Guy one time. I don't really know the answer to that one, but are you asking me for like a number? If so, I guess 7? I could be completely wrong with that one, but And okay, I'm gonna save the long question for last. And do you have any secret talents? Thoughts on wacky tobacco? Least favorite video games? Have you seen Star Wars? Thoughts on soda? Favorite kind of rum? What are you doing today? Thoughts on the 80s? Okay, to answer the first one, no, I do not have any secret talents. Unless it, like, does burping with your mouth closed count as a secret talent? If so, I guess that would have to be my secret talent, because I can actually burp with my mouth closed. And it sounds like as if, like, a freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex and a dragon had, like, a freaking baby, almost. Like, if there was to make a crying sound, it would sound like that, but... Well, actually, I can sing a song in German, in Portuguese, but I don't know. Does writing songs count as a talent? Because I don't know. Maybe being myself is a talent, because that's a lot of hard work. My thoughts about wacky tobaxi? I have no idea what the heck that is, and I do apologize if I said tobacco. I thought it said tobacco, but don't know what that is, but interesting. Least favorite video game? Oh, frick. My least favorite video game would be, probably, maybe Sonic and the Secret Rings, because, frick, man. I mean, I love Sonic and stuff, but the controls in that one suck so bad. I mean, Sonic and the Black Knight controls kind of hurt because you're always flinging the remote all the time, but at least you have better control versus, like, with the handheld controller without the nunchuck. Do you know how many times, like, I would jump and the freaking, like, back would fly off and then the batteries would come out? It's like, frick. And, oh my god, there would be times when I was, like, on a wall and I would tell him to move forward, but he would go the other way, like, backwards, and then I'd freaking die. It's like, frick this. That would have to be my least favorite Sonic game that I've played, because I've played Sonic Unleashed, and, frick, the Werehog stages were boring as hell, but at least I had control of the character. And, of course, the same music would play all the time, but at least I had some enjoyment out of that other than, like, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Like, frick, why am I doing your freaking dirty work, Shara? Well, like, why can't you just use your magic to get all the secret rings? Like, what the frick? Sorry, just kind of got off track. And yes, I have seen Star Wars. I don't know which one is which, but I saw the one where they have to save Princess Leia from that dude, I think. And I saw the one where this guy is in, like, this Arctic wasteland with his creature, and he has to, the thing dies and he cuts it open, like, in the stomach, and he goes inside it, and then this dude trains with Yoda in a swamp or something like that. I have no idea which one that was, but I was watching it because I was building this Lego starship thing for my cousin because he didn't know how to build it, so he put on, like, Star Wars, and then he was watching it, and then he walked away because, you know, little kids, they watch it for a couple of minutes and then they're like, screw this, I'm going somewhere else. So I was, like, watching it while I was building the Lego starship. That thing took me 2 hours to freaking build. I think it was a Star Wars one too. I was like, frick, man. So yes, I have watched Star Wars. Also, do the Family Guy parodies count? Because if so, those are so funny. I love the Family Guy Star Wars. They're funny. And thoughts on soda? I mean, it's sweet and sticky and probably bad for your teeth. Like, why is it that when you drink soda, your teeth feel weird after? It's like, the frick? I don't mind it. I don't really drink soda that much. I mean, I like Fruitopia, but that's more like pop, I guess. I don't know. And favorite kind of rum? Don't know much about alcohol, so can't really answer that question, so sorry. And how am I doing today? I'm doing actually pretty good, actually. I mean, like, I got a lot of stuff done. I got my video editing done today, so it's always good when you have, like, a video done and you're finished and you can take the next day off. So that's what I'm doing today, because it took me, like, a whole day just to edit a video, and it's, like, 36 minutes long, but, And my thoughts on the 80s. I didn't grow up in the 80s, so not sure if I can answer that question, but, seems interesting, I guess. I mean, I guess all the old cartoons were back in the 80s, like Nickelodeon, stuff like that, so yeah. Well, that's going to be it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my latest videos. And until then, I will see you next time. Goodbye!